Hello, Aries. Welcome to another Mystic Unicorn reading. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. If you're new here, hi, my name is Eric. It is so wonderful to meet you. And if you're returning, what is up, guys? So welcome to your general love reading, energy reading for the month of April of 2022. Please keep in mind, guys, that this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like a personal reading with me, I am available for that. All of the information can be found in the description box below. Read through that, shoot me an email, which can also be found in the description box below, letting me know which reading you would like, or just at least that you're interested in a reading, and I will get you all hooked up. If you would like extra content with me throughout the month that doesn't necessarily just focus on love, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/divine conversations. The link to that can be found in the description box below as well. And as always, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right, Aries, let's get into this general reading for your month of April. What I have in front, or what you have in front of you, is your pre-shuffle. And I get this feeling, Aries, that you're not holding back any longer. You're tired of being subtle about something. You're tired of moving slowly with something. What I'm hearing here is no holds barred, okay? So I feel like you're going from a gentle coast in terms of moving forward towards something versus like you're going from that to like a straight up gallop. And this doesn't necessarily have to just be in love. I kind of feel like, Aries, what we're talking about here for you right now is more than just love. This is in terms of everything that you want. There's this energy that I'm getting from you that you have been kind of holding back for a while. You've been kind of allowing yourself to be forced into this position of going slowly with something, moving at the Knight of Pentacles pace, or from your point of view, moving at a snail's pace. And quite frankly, I don't feel like that's been working for you, okay? You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Ten of Swords in reverse. And it's interesting because I kind of get this feeling that other people and their opinions of things have been involved here. I feel like you guys have been working towards something, especially if this is in romance. You have been working in terms of other people's pace. You're not willing to do that any longer because it hasn't been getting you anywhere. It hasn't been providing you with the fruits of your labor. It's almost as if people have been gaming you, like they've been telling you to slow down. And like you're moving too fast or blah, 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 blah. You need to slow up a little bit, but it's almost as if it feels like that was a cop out on their end because you, Aries, know what it is that you want. Okay. With the overall energy here is the Queen of Wands. You know what it is that you want and you're not afraid to go after it. Okay. So in terms of other people that may have been involved here, it feels like you've been forcing yourself to go at their pace. When really the fact of the matter is the only real reason they were telling you to slow down is because they don't know what they want. And this is kind of a selfish energy, not going to lie. So you're going from this Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse to the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And you're hellbound or determined to move forward in your life. And God forbid anybody that gets into your way because they're just going to get cut down, shot down, whatnot, whatever. So more power to you, Aries. You're going, then finally you have Strength in reverse with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, not the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands at this point. There is a level of restraint that's being left behind. Strength in reverse. I just feel like, honestly, Aries, I feel like you're not trying to restrain yourself any longer. I feel like you're actively going forward towards what it is that you want, regardless as to what anyone else has to say about it. You may have been going through a period in life where you really struggled to make the first move, or you really struggled to go after what it is that you want, again, because other people around you are like, whoa, you're moving too fast, blah, blah, blah. Like, slow up there, buddy. It's like, no, fuck you. Get out of my way, actually. You're not going to hold me back any longer. Hey, more power to you, Aries. I really like this for you. All right, so I am going to clear this up. Yeah. Underneath the Queen of Wands is the shadow side, and in this deck, the shadow side is the devil. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we're going to move forward here, and I'm going to give this a few shuffles, and we're going to get into the rest of your reading. So, God, Source, Create... Oh, look at this. Okay, look at what just came out. Death just came out here. Big transformation is happening in your life. Big transformation. Three of Swords is next. You've had enough of the heartbreak. I get this very strong feeling, Aries, that you're about to create your own reality, whether other people like it or not. And what I'm feeling from the universe is that's exactly what we want you to do. Like, stop holding yourself back because other people can't get their shit together or other people don't know what it is that they want. 10 of Pentacles. You have long-term goals here. You have real solid dreams, tangible dreams too. You really just need to trust yourself and move forward. And if people can't keep up with you, then fuck off. You damn right, Aries. All right, let's get into this. God, Source, Creator, angels of love and light, archangels, ascended masters, way showers, spirit guides. We are those beings who wish to serve light and love, those beings who wish to serve and aid our ascension. We ask that you enter our space at this moment and please provide us the best messages in the realm of love or in regards to love for the month of April for all of my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Excellent, Aries. Listen. What I'm hearing for you right now, I'm going to give this 5 shuffles, Aries, but what I'm hearing for you is you are going to get what it is that you want, regardless as to what any others have to say about it, all right? And as I'm saying that, I'm hearing the Lovers, okay? And the Lovers is about a choice, the choice of vice or virtue. You are choosing virtue at this point, and virtue for you in this case, Aries, is what is going after exactly what it is that you want. Vice, the choice of vice, for you in the past has been going with other people or going the way that other people say you have to be or you have to go in order to get what it is that you want. Nope, not anymore. 5 shuffles here. 1. For my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for the month of April for Aries, please, Spirit? This is 2. Best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for love for Aries in the month of April 2022. That was 3. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is 4. And this is 5. All right, let's cut the deck here. Boop. All right. Overall energy for you, Aries. We're starting you off with the 2 of Cups. Yes, but what I'm hearing now, this definitely could represent a soulmate relationship, a bond, a relationship that you may be after, or I am also hearing a relationship that is on the horizon for you, okay? But also what I'm hearing for this 2 of Cups, Aries, is this is a level of harmony and union within yourself. Part of the reason why you can go after what it is that you want in such a vigorous way, in such a confident way, is because you are connected to yourself. You have this really good bond, this strengthened bond between you and yourself that is allowing you to take control and not give a flying fuck what other people have to say about it. Excellent. Underneath the 2 of Cups is the World. Underneath the World is the 8 of Cups. And then underneath the 8 of Cups is the Knight of Cups. All right. So this is absolutely a representation of you having come into balance, harmony, and union with yourself, which has completed a certain cycle for you and is allowing you to walk away from certain relationships. I am hearing familial situations with this 8 of Cups, but just walking away from certain associations or really certain people's opinions of you that you may have been trying to keep up with. And instead now what you're doing is you're moving forward with your heart's desire. Now, for others of you, this does represent a certain relationship or a soulmate bond that you had been working towards at this time or over this period of time that is now over and done. The cycle is closed. For some of you, you've made a solid final decision on it, and your decision is to walk away from this situation, and you're following your heart. I'm hearing freedom, okay? You are free. You are a free and sovereign being. You don't have to stay associated with anybody or anything as long as you have to, and you only have to do it as long as you want to do it, right? I do feel like there is a certain relationship that you are actively walking away from, probably because it wasn't balanced or reciprocal. But it also could have been a karmic situation and in terms of like a lesson having been learned, and that's why you're walking away here. All right. Let's get into the first half of your reading. First half of your reading, Aries, is going to look at the energies of the past leading up to the current moment. Yes? First set of surrounding energies for you, Aries, you do have the Nine of Swords. There has been something that has been on your mind, in your reality, in your life that was causing you pain, stress, anxiety, and fear. Could very well have been a relationship that you were dealing with. It was more burdensome than it was worth, is what I'm getting with this. Excuse me. Nine of Swords is coupled with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it sure was burdensome. You felt trapped in the situation. It might have been a soulmate bond that you really felt a very strong attachment to. You also may have felt a certain level of loyalty to this. I'm kind of getting a level of loyalty here with this Eight of Swords. But the more you were loyal to this situation, Aries, the worse it became for you. Because again, I'm feeling like, and I'm hearing, it was not reciprocal in the way that it should have been for you to be giving so much loyalty to it. Okay, that makes sense. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Aries, in the first half of your reading, you have the Nine of Wands. Perseverance. Okay, you were persevering towards this relationship, towards this project, whatever this is for you, however it resonates, 1111 for you. You persevered in this, but your perseverance only made things worse. Or over time, I think what I'm feeling here is you started to realize and recognize how painful this was, how much of a burdensome situation this was. And eventually at one point, your perseverance turned into a level of defensiveness and you were like, no, fuck this. I'm not doing this any longer. Whereas once you were defending someone or defending a relationship, at some point, your energy switched and you turned your defensiveness towards this person or towards this relationship. It doesn't have to even be a specific relationship. It could just be a circumstance or a reoccurring situation for you over the span of multiple relationships. And you were kind of like, no, I'm going to keep going with this. I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to not be so aggressive. I'm not going to not be so angry. But your anger was coming from the fact that it wasn't being reciprocated or you weren't being honored. In many cases, some of you felt like you were being led on. Or it ultimately turned into a situation where, yeah, you were being led on because somebody was telling you needed to slow down, but they were only saying that because they couldn't keep up and or they didn't know what it is that they wanted. So they selfishly wanted to keep you in a certain position, holding you back, holding you down until hopefully maybe they could figure out and settle on the fact that, yeah, okay, I do actually want this. But no, fuck that. Absolutely not. Nine of Wands is coupled with the shadow side or the devil. Yeah, it was a toxic situation. It was a codependent situation. But ultimately, you figured it out at some point, Aries, and you said, no, I'm not doing this any longer. So at one point where you were working together in this connection or this codependent situation, whatnot, whatever, you ultimately turned around, did a complete 180 and was like, I'm defending myself against you now. Excellent. Your challenge here in the first half of the reading, the Knight of Wands, because you have wanted to move forward in some way. But you were being held back by others. Their opinions of you, their opinions of themselves, their opinions of the situation, because they couldn't get their shit together, because they couldn't get their act together, because they couldn't figure out what it is that they wanted. They decided they were going to hold you back. And in some cases, they even demonized you for wanting to move forward, maybe even wanting to move forward as swiftly as you were inclined to do so. But you see, what they don't understand is, Aries, you're a cardinal sign. If anybody's going to move fast, it's you. Of all the cardinal signs, it's you. I understand Sagittarius is a mutable sign. Sagittarius is a pretty fast-moving energy. But Sagittarius is more like scattered in their fast-moving energy. Aries, you're more concentrated, focused in your fast-moving energy. It is not hard for you to get things off the ground. It is not hard for you to get momentum going. And if other people can't keep up with you, you're finally at a point where it's like, fine, I'm just going to leave you in the dust. And you're going to be the one that's sorry, not me. Knight of Wands is coupled with the Eight of Pentacles. In some cases for you, Aries, you were ready to hit the ground running and get the work started. to start doing the work, to start building the relationship, to start building a solid ground. But there were people around you, or there were certain individuals, or whomever it is you were connecting with at the time. If this does resonate as a specific connection for you, the challenge was to get the momentum going. I don't feel like you had a problem with that. It's them that had a problem with it because they couldn't figure out what the hell they wanted. And so that kind of held you back. But now you're leaving them in the dust. Closing message or potential outcome for you, Aries? In the first half of your reading? Yep, Four of Cups. I'm not willing to do this with you any longer. I've lost interest. And once Aries loses interest in something, man, it's really hard to get them to refocus. Because once they've lost interest in that thing, they've already turned their attention to the next. So good luck trying to get them to redirect their attention. It is perfectly valid for you to not want to give to this situation any longer. Four of Cups is coupled with the Five of Wands. There was too much differing of opinion. There was too much arguing. There was too much fighting. There was too much of a battle. I don't need this, says Aries. I know what it is that I want, and I'm not afraid to go after it. I'm not ashamed to go after it. You have no problem with me in getting this ball rolling or getting this shit off the ground. But if you just want to sit back and argue with me about it, especially argue with me about how we're going to do it. Like, can we stop going back and forth and how we're going to do this and just get moving? No. Apparently they just wanted to argue with you. So, bye, Felicia. All right, Aries, let's get into the second half of your reading here. So the second half of your reading is going to look at the current energies and what could be coming off or what you could be heading towards down the line. Yeah? First set of surrounding energies for you, Aries, in the second half of your reading, you have the Tower. Yep. And what I'm getting with this, the first thing I heard with this, Aries, is they are going to be sorry they lost you. Because honestly, this feels like a situation where it's like Aries is saying, no skin off my nose. I have plenty of things to do. I have plenty of places to focus my energy on. I have plenty of options out there. I have plenty of projects to go after. Plenty of things to work on. No skin off my nose. The Tower is coupled with boop, Justice. Need I say more? Second set of surrounding energies for you, Aries. Well, no, let me say this one thing. Whatever tower is coming down in your life, Aries, justice is being served. And you have no reason to cry over this. Not to say that you shouldn't. I mean, if you're feeling emotional about it, then please be emotional about it. But what I'm feeling from your energy is, look, no skin off my nose. Ain't no tears shed from me. In many cases, Aries, you feel relieved to finally be done with this burden. So whatever tower is falling, whatever major change is happening for you, even if it's sudden, justice is being served here, okay? Second set of surrounding energies for you, Aries, in the second half of your reading. You have the Sun. Ooh, the Sun. Bright and shining opportunities are ahead of you. Clearer days are ahead of you. Optimism. This is the best card in the deck, all right? Bright, shiny days are ahead. The Sun is coupled with oh shit, there's that Knight of Swords again. See, but okay, the Sun is also representing clarity for you. And I mean, I will caution you a little bit because the Knight of Swords energy is kind of shoot first, ask questions later. However, I do want to caution you because the Knight of Swords can be fairly destructive. But with it being with the Sun here, Aries, it's kind of like however you're fighting back, whatever it is you're cutting away, whatever it is that you're fighting off, you're completely justified. Because it's really quite clear as to why you've got this defensive stance or why you're fighting something or someone off. Completely clear because of the Sun's illumination here, okay? Your challenge in the second half of your reading, the King of Cups. Remaining emotionally stable, remaining emotionally secure, remaining emotionally mature, okay? Not getting too swept up in the emotions. not getting too swept up in your feels. Again, remaining emotionally mature and stable, solid, grounded, okay? King of Cups is coupled with the Nine of Cups. Okay, in some cases here, Aries, your challenge in the current energies off into the future is maintaining a certain level-headed stance in terms of what actually makes you truly happy. And in some cases, you are going to have to do some things, say some things, or defend yourself against certain things that may be fairly difficult for you to do, depending on the circumstances. You may be having to defend yourself against certain people. You may be having to cut ties with certain people that are just trying to get in your way, that are just trying to slow you down. And in some cases, it feels like, sure, they may have good intentions. They may be telling you, your family, I just want to help you, protect you. But underneath the surface, Aries, it definitely feels like there's a level of animosity or jealousy. Like certain individuals that you would need to defend yourself against, or certain situations that you would need to defend yourself against, don't want to see you happy. Yikes. You're going to have to be quite discerning in terms of that, okay? Closing message or potential outcome for you, Aries, in the second half of your reading. There's the Eight of Wands. Clear and open space. No obstacles in your way. Eight of Wands is coupled with the Ace of Cups. So you're moving forward towards love. This Two of Cups, that's the overall energy here. You could be moving towards a really stable, a really grounded foundational relationship, because you're walking away from certain cycles. Some of you are actively closing out toxic or karmic cycles, walking away from certain relationships that have been doing nothing but hold you back. And not only are you moving forward because of self-love, Ace of Cups, you are moving forward, Eight of Wands, towards love, Ace of Cups. Two of Cups is your first card of overall energy. You're moving forward towards this type of relationship because you are loving and honoring yourself enough to follow your intuition and not let anyone else hold you back. That is excellent, Aries. All right. I'm wanting to get Oracle guidance from you, and actually, I'm being called to go with the secret language of light for you, Aries. So let's do that. All right. Closing messages, closing Oracle guidance for my Aries, please, Spirit. 5 shuffles. 1. Oh, no, actually, 3 is more appropriate. This is 2. Closing Oracle guidance for my Aries, please, Spirit. And this is 3. Closing Oracle guidance for my Aries. Closing Oracle guidance for my Aries, please, Spirit. Haha! Card number 38. Create space. Aries, I truly feel like the biggest thing that you are going forward with at this moment, for this month, or just however long this energy lasts for you, because yes, this is a reading for April, but this doesn't only have to be in April, okay? Time is fluid, all right? And also an illusion. Energies are fluid. But you are in the process of severing certain ties, severing certain codependent relationships in order for you to create the space that you need to get what it is that you want, okay? This is beautiful. Let's read a little bit of this card. All right. Create a space for new desires by learning how to be happy now. We all want certain things in our life to change, and it is up to each of us to do something about it. If you apply action from a position of truly wanting change, you will create evidence of that desire as manifestations of change. Once you notice something you would like to change, take a breath and say thank you. Recognizing what you want to change brings you more clarity on what you would like to change it to. Your job is to create the space for your dreams and desires to fill. Do this and you will begin to receive direction and wisdom. Create this space by coming into balance, meditating, focusing on the moment, or thinking of a person, animal, place, or situation that makes you smile. Feel the smile stretch through your body and relax, knowing that all you desire is on its way. You have empowered your whole being because you don't need conditions to change to feel joyous in the present. You are bathing in unconditional love. Breathe it in and enjoy how good you feel. Excellent, Aries. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. If you would like a personal reading with me, I am available for that. All of the information is in the description box below. Also, if you would like to support the channel, be a closer or more intimate member of the Unicorn Herd, and get more extra content from me that doesn't just focus on love, then check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/divine conversations. The link to that can be found in the description box below as well. And as always, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. With that said, I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes? Beautimus. Bye.